The air crackles with anticipation. VillaPark is a cauldron of noise. Aston Villa, the underdogs, face the mighty Paris Saint-Germain. It's the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final. Can Villa, trailing 3-1, pull off the impossible? The odds are stacked against them. PSG, with their galaxy of stars, are expected to cruise through. But this is football. Anything can happen, especially on a European night, especially at VillaPark. The roar of the crowd is deafening. Villa's players feed off the energy. They need a fast start. They need goals. They need a miracle. Tonight, history beckons. Can Villa write their own chapter of Champions League folklore? The stage is set. The world is watching. The first leg at the Parc des Princes was a harsh lesson. PSG, with their intricate passing and ruthless finishing, were clinical. Kylian Mbappe was unplayable. He tormented Villa's defence. A brace from Mbappe and a stunning strike from Lionel Messi gave PSG a commanding lead. Ollie Watkins' late goal offered Villa a glimmer of hope, but it was a mere consolation. The 3-1 defeat highlighted the gulf in class, but it also showed Villa's resilience. They refused to give up. Now they need to replicate that fighting spirit. They need to turn their home ground into a fortress. Can they overturn the deficit? The odds are slim, but stranger things have happened in football. Unai Emery, the master tactician, is known for European triumphs. He guided Sevilla to 3 consecutive Europa League titles. He knows what it takes to win on the big stage. Emery has instilled a steely determination in this Villa side. They are organised, disciplined and dangerous on the counter-attack. They will need all of those qualities tonight. The key for Villa is to start fast. They need to silence the PSG crowd. A goal in the opening minutes would be a huge boost. It would ignite the home crowd and put PSG on the back foot. Emery will demand passion, commitment and belief from his players. Can they rise to the occasion? Can they defy the odds? The answer lies on the pitch. PSG are a team built for European glory. Their squad is littered with world-class talent. Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, Verratti, the list goes on. They are capable of tearing any team apart, but PSG have shown vulnerability in the past. They have a history of crumbling under pressure. Villa need to exploit any nerves. They need to make PSG uncomfortable. Luis Enrique, PSG's manager, will be wary of Villa's threat. He knows that Emery is a shrewd tactician. He will demand focus and discipline from his players. PSG are the favourites, but they cannot afford to be complacent. VillaPark can be an intimidating place, especially on a night like this. The game will be won and lost in individual battles. Here are 3 key clashes that could decide the tie. Matty Cash versus Kylian Mbappe. Cash, Villa's right-back, faces the daunting task of marking Mbappe. The French superstar is lightning fast and deadly in front of goal. Cash will need to be at his best to keep him quiet. Douglas Luiz versus Marco Verratti. The midfield battle will be crucial. Luiz, Villa's anchorman, will need to break up PSG's attacks and protect his defence. He faces a tough test against Verratti, one of the best midfielders in the world. Ollie Watkins versus Marquinhos. Watkins, Villa's main goal threat, will be looking to add to his tally. He faces a formidable opponent in Marquinhos, PSG's captain and defensive rock. Watkins will need to use his pace and power to get the better of the Brazilian. The task facing Aston Villa is monumental. They need to score at least 2 goals without reply to force extra time. A 3-goal margin would see them through in normal time. It seems like an impossible dream, but Villa have nothing to lose. They can play with freedom and express themselves. The pressure is all on PSG. If Villa can score early, the belief will surge through the stadium. The crowd will be their 12th man. Anything is possible. Emery's men will need to produce a heroic performance. They will need to be at their very best. Can they pull off the unthinkable? The odds are stacked against Aston Villa, but in football you never know. Stranger things have happened. VillaPark will be rocking. The atmosphere will be electric. The players will feed off the energy of the crowd. This is a chance for Villa to create history, to etch their name in Champions League folklore, to show the world what they are capable of. So, can Villa pull off a miracle? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure. It's going to be a night to remember at VillaPark.